If you're asking the question, how do I get private pay clients? You're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to let you guys know of the things you should do on a weekly basis that's going to help you land more private pay clients and grow your home care agency. So a lot of the time I see that people are doing just the same old thing over and over again, and then they're not getting the payoff that they want from it. And simply, if they just made some simple adjustments, or if they do things in a slightly different way, they'll have a lot better result when it comes to getting private pay clients. So by the end of this video, you're going to know what to do on a week-to-week basis, so that way you know that every single week you're getting closer and closer to getting your next or more and more private pay clients. Let's get into it. If you don't know me, my name is Aaron, your go-to marketer when it comes to getting private pay home care clients. So if you like that content and you want the most up-to-date way to get private pay clients online and also offline, be sure to hit a like and subscribe. It really does help out. I respond to every single comment, and every like is loved, seen, and appreciated. And also let me know in the comments why you started your home care agency. So why did you open up your home care agency? I always like to know the story behind it. But now let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do on a weekly basis is offer more value and offer more to your referral sources. So many times I talk with a lot of home care agencies, and they say that all they do when they go to different hospitals, doctors' offices, facilities, and all that kind of stuff, all they do is they go there and they say, "Hi, my name is X. I'm the owner of X home care agency. We've been established for X amount of years. We are highly rated." Then they give them a brochure, and then they don't spend much more time to build a relationship. So if someone just came up to you, just handed you a business card and was like, "Hey, get me more clients," or "Do you want to be a client?" would you give them business? Most likely not. So think of it this way. Why wouldn't you give them business? Because simply put, you don't know them very well. And also, you don't know if they're even good at the service they provide, even if you did need it, or you knew someone who actually did need those services. And that's the point of view I want you guys to really take from this, and think of it from their point of view. So let's say they did say, "You know what, I have someone in mind that needs home care," and then they referred them to you. And all of a sudden something went wrong, you dropped the ball, a caregiver wasn't able to make it, and it looks bad on you because you weren't able to fulfill the service. That's going to look bad on the facility owner as well, because they were the ones who referred that client to you, and they're not going to do it anymore after that. And also, if that client who had the bad experience goes around and says, "Hey, I didn't have a good experience with this home care agency, and these were the people that referred them to me," that's going to look bad on their reputation and may even hurt their business as well. So there is some risk when it comes to other facility owners referring business to you. So how do you overcome that? How do you prevent that? It's not as hard as you think. You simply just need to provide value upfront and help them out before they even think about even referring you a possible client. So the best and the easiest way to do that is specifically ask, what do they need more of, or what do they need help with? So if they're assisted living facility owner, you can possibly provide backup care or respite care for the assisted living residents who may need some temporary support. If they are understaffed, you can send a caregiver to help them out, or you can help them out as well. You can also organize educational events, so you can have workshops or seminars or even fun exercise classes that they can do, so that way they have more events, more things to do in that facility. You can also do holiday celebrations or awareness events, or community service events as well, to show that you're overall helping out the owner, the community, all this different kind of stuff. And let's say you're out doing a volunteer activity and you see someone that does need an assisted living home, you can refer them to the assisted living facility that you're trying to get referrals from, because if you help somebody get customers, they are 100% more likely to help you get customers as well. That's kind of the reciprocity effect. And what also happens when you're doing all this kind of stuff is that you're showing them that you can provide quality service, because if you're helping take care of the assisted living residents, and then the assisted living residents are living better lives and they like you, they know if they refer a client to you, "Hey, they took care of my residents, they'll definitely be able to take care of you at home." They'll feel more comfortable referring the patient to you. And also, just by going out there doing these events, you're getting your name out there and you're showing your expertise to your potential clients who could possibly work for you in the near future. So here's an action item that you guys can do. I want you to choose at least 3 facilities that you want to target and go after that have the clients that you want, and you want to go in person and you want to ask how you can help that facility. Of course, you want to say who you are and what you do, but then you want to say something like, hey, I want to help your facility out. I think we could do something so that way we can grow together. Is there anything that you guys need help with or you need more of that I'll be happy to handle free of charge? And no one's going to turn away somebody that can really help them, especially if they need help. And then once they do say, hey, yeah, I need some events, or hey, we're kind of understaffed, can you give us a caregiver? Commit to doing one event or helping them out per week during the day. And then while you're helping them, and then after you help them, you want to move on to online on things weekly you can do to get private pay clients. The next thing you could do weekly is taking pictures and posting them on social media. So it's amazing how many agency websites or Facebook pages or Google business profile pages even use the same exact stock photos. I'll have some up right now of the common ones I've seen. You are most likely a victim and you're using these stock photos as well. You can't hide, I found you, but it's okay. A lot of people do it, and there's nothing inherently wrong with using those stock photos, but they do make you look the same. They don't really help you stand out, and they just make you look like just another agency, and your customers have seen them so many times, they don't really think highly of them, especially if your site only has stock photos. So while you're doing the events, while you're helping people out, a side benefit of this is actually you can get somebody to take pictures of you, or you can take pictures of yourself, of you either helping out at the event or delivering care to the person. And you can also take videos as well, because videos also work very, very well on Facebook. You can take photos and videos of your delivering the care, or you with the happy patients that you're hoping to take care of, or you conducting the seminar or conducting the event that you're running for the facility. And the point I want to also hammer home is people like seeing photos of real people. Why do you think Facebook and Instagram are literally the biggest platforms in the world when it comes to social media? Simply just put, they post real, authentic photos that people can see and interact with. So like I was kind of saying before, there's two types of photos and videos you want to make sure that you capture. One of you or a caregiver that's delivering the care that you would deliver to a potential client, or one with you and the person that you're helping out, you know, looking at the camera and smiling. And I'll be honest, this photo works very well. So if you can get somebody who you seem like you would be helping out. So if it's like an elderly person that you're helping in the event, try to take a picture and try to take one of you guys smiling. If they aren't smiling, that's okay, but smiling photos work very, very well because they capture our attention and they evoke a positive emotion from the people who are seeing it. So get smiling photos of you and the potential people that you are helping. But if you can't even get that, taking photos of you and your caregivers doing action will be just fine as well. And the best part is you're gonna automatically stand out when you have these photos, because no other home care agency in the world has those photos that you do. And when people see those photos, they can easily envision their loved one getting taken care of by you or the caregivers that you have. And again, I'm not saying to avoid stock photos completely. The more real photos you have, the better chances you have to getting the client and getting them to trust your home care agency. So the next goal when it comes to this is, as you're doing these events, so the goal is to take at least 2 photos a week and 1 video every 2 weeks. Of course, if you're doing an event and you're, interacting with so many different people, so many potential clients, you want to take as many photos and videos as you can, so that way you can get some slack when it comes to some further weeks. So if 1 week you don't take many photos and videos, you don't take any, but the next week you're able to take 20 photos and get 3 really good authentic videos, then you'll be golden from there. And just keep in mind, these photos and these videos, they don't have to be professionally shot. There doesn't have to be, the best lighting and all that stuff, because real authentic photos work better than, staged or, completely high production photos, especially when it comes on Facebook, simply just because they look more realistic, and that's what we want to portray when it comes to our social media platforms. So when you take those photos, you want to then post it on your website, you want to post it on Facebook, you want to post it on Google, and you want to do that at least once per week per platform. So post a photo on Google, Facebook, and your website, and have a little backstory of what you're doing, how you're helping people, and then a call to action saying, hey, if you need more information on getting care for your mom, feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to help. And then the next thing you can do on a weekly basis is adding more content for your website, and this is going to improve your overall SEO results. So you want to add more information on not just what services you offer, but the benefits and the dream outcomes that people can get if they do use your services. I talk about it a lot in my videos, that you want to portray the dream outcome that people can get if they work with your agency. For example, you can say things and expand on, personal care that keeps them clean and healthy and, disease free, because if they don't have any dirt or if they're not dirty, they're more likely to stay healthy and not get sick. Companion care that keeps them socially stimulated, gives them someone to talk to, reduces loneliness, etc. And another idea for content you can add to your page is adding location pages and content to those pages of things in the local area that people can do. So maybe some senior resources in that specific local area. And the more content you add to your site, Google's going to see that, and then they're going to boost you up when it comes to the SEO rankings. And then lastly, while it doesn't really help much, you can write blogs, but if you are going to write blogs, you should be, pretty proficient when it comes to writing SEO optimized blogs. But local blogs are a lot better than just general blogs because it shows your expertise in the local area. So think of accessories to help you stay safe in the home in Dallas, not just accessories to help you stay safe at home, because there's so many national blogs that are already doing that. If you take it down to the local level, that's more unique and it's more likely to get visibility and more likely for people to actually go through the content and see you as the trusted source. And for this, I would say try to make at least one new page of content per week. And then if you do all that and you fill it all out, then one new blog post per week can also be very helpful as well. So we got through a good amount of the free ways that you can do to get private pay clients, some things you can do weekly. And let's get more of the paid ways you can do weekly to get private pay clients. So if you have some money, you can put some of that money into digital ads, so that way you can get private pay clients online faster than doing organic posting or SEO. So if you're kind of strapped for cash, but you still want to run digital ads, you can learn on your own. Or like pay for a pretty inexpensive course like I have on my website that shows you how to run Google Ads step by step if you don't have much technical experience. Or you can learn through some of my videos on my channel as well, which shows you how to run Google Ads for your home care agency. And then what you want to do on a weekly basis is, of course, monitor the performance to make sure that the things that are working, and then you turn off the things that aren't working. So I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of the best platforms you can use to get private pay clients through my experience of me being able to generate people private pay home care clients using these platforms. So of course, we most likely know about running Google Ads. It's probably one of the better platforms because it can work faster if you set it up correctly, right? If you choose the right keywords and you have a good page for people to go to, then Google Ads can work very well for you. However, it's easy to mess up and lose money on, especially if you really don't have a good idea of what you're doing, because you can set up the wrong setting, do the wrong thing, and then Google is going to take it and run, charge up your bill, and then you don't get any calls in return from it. So with Google Ads, it's usually recommended to hire somebody to do that, or else you're going to be making a lot of mistakes and wasting a lot more money compared to a person that you've hired that's already made those mistakes, so you don't really have to make those same mistakes. So whoever you choose, just make sure they have experience in generating private pay leads for home care agencies across the US and maybe even Canada. So if you do choose to hire somebody, make sure you hire somebody that not only has experience running Google Ads, but running Google Ads specifically for home care agencies, because they'll know the exact keywords to go after, how to format the page and everything like that. And you want to make sure that they've actually generated private pay clients like I have, and I have many videos on my channel. So if you don't want to hire somebody, you want to take a shot of it yourself. Again, I did make a Google Ads program that goes step by step, and that's specific for home care agencies, so you know exactly what to do as a home care agency to get private pay clients using Google Ads. If you hired me to do it, it's the step-by-step thing that I would do to make the campaign, make landing pages, etc. And it's not too hard to really learn and implement. So there'll be a link in the description below about that. I also do have like a done for you program where I make the Google Ads campaign for you, and then you can manage it if you wish to do that, or you can just simply work with me to do everything, and you just have to really pick up the phone. There'll be a link in the description to book a free 30-minute home care marketing consultation if you're interested in any of those services. And then the next one we kind of touched upon when it comes to posting content, but that's with SEO, and this can take a while to get going, minimum 3 to 4 months. However, it can take a year or longer if you're in a highly competitive area. There's a lot of kind of technical skills you need for your website in order to really optimize it, to get the search engine to see it, but also rank it as well. There's a lot of different knobs and whistles and everything like that to help boost your ranking, but overall you're going to need to get reviews as well. That's going to be a big factor, and also getting what's called backlinks as well when it comes to improving your SEO presence. So I'm going to make a video that goes more into detail about home care for SEO, but I do have a video on my channel that goes into how I ranked a home care agency #1 on Google. So if you are interested in that, you can view that video. The next method is using Facebook ads, and yes, Facebook ads does work. It's not only good for recruiting caregivers, you can use it to find private pay clients as well if you set it up right. So with Facebook ads, this is why I encourage you guys to take pictures, real authentic pictures, so that way when you run an ad on Facebook, it's not just stock photos and people can easily see it's an ad and then they don't click and they run away from there. So with the real authentic photos, you're going to resonate with people more, and especially resonate with people who are looking to get care for themselves or for a loved one. You do need to set up Facebook the right way. There is more of a creative aspect when it comes to writing the ad copy and selecting the best pictures for your Facebook ads. And also with Facebook ads, people aren't immediately ready like they are with Google ads. Sometimes they are, but a good amount of time they aren't, because they maybe be more into the research mode. So that's why you also need to have a nurture sequence as well, so you can nurture the leads over time, so that way when they're ready, they're going to be able to hit you up for the call. However, if you can run Facebook ads, then I do recommend it, because they can be a lot cheaper private pay leads when it comes to Google ads. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope this helps. If you guys want to see how to run Google ads for a home care agency, I go through it on the video that you see right now of me helping a home care agency optimize their Google ads. See you guys in that video. Take care.